Happy day, job seekers. Marianne Grady here from Rise Above Resources, your personal interview coach. Today our topic is Skype interviews. Companies in the last few years have been using them a lot. They save time, money, and make the process very efficient. But for you as a job seeker, it can create some additional issues because now you have to be ready with your answers and the right look, but now you may have to deal with potential technical issues. So today we're going to discuss some of the do's and don'ts of Skype interviewing. You want to make sure that you open a Skype account in advance of the interview. You'll have to choose a handle that is professional. We don't want any of those party-hardy 247s. It doesn't really project the right image. So choose some variation of your initials and your name, and that should serve you well. You have to think about the lighting. You want your face to be lit up, so the lighting should be pouring onto your face. We don't want shadows. Shadows are always associated with dishonesty. So make sure that no dispersion is cast on you because of lighting issues. Now think about your background. I like a plain wall for the background, but it's not always possible. So if it's not possible and it's going to point into your room, make sure everything is neat and organized. Don't have it pointing into your personal space or in an unmade bed. It's just not the right image. When you're thinking about what to wear, keep it professional. Stay away from small or busy patterns because they tend to just jump a little bit on the screen and it creates a distraction. It's your job to keep the focus on you and the value that you're delivering to this employer. Now, how do you position your computer for this interview? A lot of people put it right down on the desk in front of them. I recommend that you put it up on a box about 6 inches higher than it would be on the table surface in front of you. What that does is it makes the camera at eye level, and the eye contact appears much more natural. I'm going to show you what happens when you bring it down. You bring it down, and you tend to shift your posture forward. Your face becomes a little bit darker, and your eyes are not open wide. So keep it high and keep your eyes forward. Another thing to keep in mind when you're talking about eye contact is that eye contact for a Skype interview is your eyes on the camera, not on the image below, because it's really tempting to look down at yourself or at the interviewer. So look what it looks like. I start looking down at my image, and now there's a big disconnect in that eye contact. So keep your eyes focused on the camera. And if you find that you think you need to look, cover yourself up with a Post-it note. Now to wrap up your Skype lesson, you're going to want to do a test run with a family member or a friend. Make sure that all the audio and visual features within Skype are working for you. And on the day of the interview, a half an hour before your scheduled call, make sure with the test feature that's within Skype that you test your audio one last time. Now the last thing I'm going to leave you with is to relax, smile, and be yourself. Because this connection that you're creating is going to be the thing that makes them want to call you in and hire you for the job. If there are any key points that you want to bring up during the interview, feel free to put them on Post-it notes on the screen. Just make sure you don't block the camera. For more interview tips, please go to www.riseaboveresources.com. And if you'd like to be coached directly by me for your next interview, please feel free to reach out. We'll see you next time.